And we're back. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Not Raisin. We are playing PLO 20 on Run It Once and maybe some short stacking on the side. Just checking out some tables right now. And there would of course be short stacking PLO 50 tables on the microgaming network, where I had a phenomenal session last night off stream. And doesn't look like there are too many interesting, or even any interesting PLO 50 tables on microgaming right now. Because I'm certainly looking for, you know, certain individuals there. And who knows, maybe we get lucky and one of them comes back. So, at least we're seated on one table already. The day is going well. The first stream, which I just took a break from 50 minutes ago, ran for 4 hours. We were up roughly 4 buy-ins. Check if I can put an exact number to that. That's 2.5 buy-ins on Run It Once. Plus 2.5, yeah, 5 buy-ins actually, something like that. Look, 4.5, 5 buy-ins. Good stuff, in any case. Right, quiet start to the stream, not much to talk about just yet. I'm sure that'll change. Certainly had a bunch of interesting spots already. I think all in all with the short stacking I got a little bit unlucky so far, yeah. Like I'm definitely running 2 buy-ins under EV, so like 30, like 1 buy-in is 30 big blinds, so 15 euros at PLO 50. But oh well, I'm certainly not going to complain about my AV this month. Having run well over it so far. Ooh, speaking about, you know, things and not complaining about them. Getting out the aces here, and here I have a very decent hand. 1 gapped, double suited rundown. Not really the board I was looking for. Gonna check this in a moment. 10 pairs here. He bets, I kinda dig that because it saves me the trouble of trying to bluff here, which I might have done. Probably, hopefully not a bad board, I would say. So I don't have any backdoors at all, right? Have fun right off the bat. I'll let it go. There's potentially a short stacking opportunity here. I'll keep the table open on the side for now. Of course, I'm gonna move it over once action, should I get action there. There's one dude sitting at the table. Since I reinstalled Windows, I lost all my old tags. I'm not sure if he's someone I want to play against. Specifically, he might be. I'll sort of remember the name. Okay. Got the aces down here, three-handed. You know what, actually I don't mind checking behind here. Do take it down though. Never quite certain what the move is in these three-handed hands where I have aces. Speaking of aces, I do have them at on the short stacking table. This is a rather nice turn, and this is a rather nice flop, I would say. Checks with the 9 in my hand. I go for it, and on the short stacking table where I have aces. Right, so that king, huh? So here I get... wait, yeah, no, never mind. I thought I did something that I didn't intend to do. If he has ace-king, he has ace-king, you know. This one, he bets into two people. Fortunately, I don't have my old database base neither. Then again, there's not much bluffing here on this board. Like, there are no draws at least. There might be some bluffing, but there are no draws that he could reasonably bluff with. So letting it go sounds good to me. Checking here also sounds pretty good. With the added open-ender here, I'm not gonna fold. And I think here this might be a spot to bluff in. I do take it down. Nice. No, I have a nice hand right afterwards. I shouldn't have c-bet here. I shouldn't have c-bet here. That was my mistake. Working out quite nicely though. Looks like we're gonna get a call here. Oh, he had two pair. Wow. Ooh. Good stuff's happening here. So hang on. Here I'm gonna go all in, I think. No, come on, queen. Oh, baby! Whew. So that's... means the short stacking on this table is done, because I'm not short anymore. Good start to the session, wow. Yeah, so on table 1 I raised, somebody came over the top, not really sure what the pre-flop action was, like who did what. Possibly he called and he came over the top. Okay, that took a while. Ace is probably no good. Nice. Very nice, Mr. Bond. That's a good start to that stream. Shaping up to be a nice day. Even well, I was gonna say even closing the action, I'm probably gonna fold this. But let's not. Ooh, good thing I didn't. And I'm not gonna slow play anything here. There's the board pairing here is gonna be just too ugly. There's so many full houses in that case, so many jack 10s, 10 8s, any of that. Good things are happening right now. This one potentially qualifies as well. Min raise, call, 3-bet. Okay, board in pair. Just gonna pot it here. Take it down. Really small bet here. Could go a lot of ways with the queen in my hand, the 7s. I think I actually prefer the raise. Shuts him out. You know, with me holding all the 7s, holding the queen. Yeah, he doesn't have it right now. Nice, very nice. Awesome. What a start. Yeah, so in microgaming I'm now up. Let's see. Let me bask in that. 12. I would say around 45 euros with the rake back on microgaming, so a little over 2 buy-ins. And 2 further buy-ins on round ones. So in total a very nice day. Total like 7 buy-ins up or something. Nice. Let's hope this happy state of affairs continues, of course. Here I'm gonna check. I do turn a pair and a gutter, I guess. I do have the double gutter. Okay, get there with the wheel. Might be good. Just gonna check behind, having no diamond. No. Can't do anything against the nut straight. You know what, with the 5, maybe I can let this one go, even closing the action. Ooh, turn a gut shot. No good, huh? Ooh, big pot over here. I'll switch back to the other one if something happens there. Gets called. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Really? A call with queens there? Wow. We get them aces, and we have raise and a call in front of us. Looks pretty good to me so far. Nice, perfect. Don't mind taking it down pre at all. It's like 10 big blind coming our way for little to no effort. I think I'm gonna switch out this table. Like, all the other tables look mighty fine, but here everybody is asleep. Which, incidentally, I am not on any table. That is a new thing on this channel. Usually I'm more on the tighter end. I still am. I like it. Pair of eights takes it down. Okay. Not checking much as a 3 better. But maybe that's a decent spot to do it in. I'll let it go. I have opened up another short-stacking table because there was somebody interesting sitting there who just left. But that being said, aces certainly are interesting enough in themselves. See if we can take it down. Now I'm not, I'm happy with him calling, of course. Now that it's not going to be multi-way. It's not a bad board. You have the nut flush draw on top. Some blockers. Nice, take it down. Perfect. So this table I'm going to close in a moment because the guy I was sitting down for left. To fold this. Here everybody folds, that's pretty cool. The other thing. Checks, of course. Not everybody folds, everybody checks. You know what? If they really all check, then cool. I'm not doing much bluffing into, the whole table. But these spots have worked out surprisingly well all in all. Where nobody's showing interest at all in the hand, and what do you know? One more for the good guys. Ooh, and I took down another pot on the, like another 12 euro pot on the short-stacking table. Didn't have time to move it over. Not sure, this might be a little bit loosey-goosey. If it is, it's not a huge deal. I shouldn't be coming over the top here. Just get called, that is never bad news. top pair, double gut shot, and a flush draw. I mean, we're never in horrible shape. We're only very rarely in horrible shape. So I think I'm gonna go with a really small bet sizing out of position this time. Not gonna fold to a jam. Der Alter, I like the new aggro. Hey, thanks! It's not any conscious effort. Yeah. The low straight, you know, should he have it, it's not gonna be happy at all. I keep betting here. And if he raises, still the same is true. I'm not going out. Nice. Yeah, thanks, Der Alter. It's not a, as I said, it's not a conscious effort. Just something that seemed to happen naturally. This is shaping up to be a great day. After yesterday was an amazing day. Getting us just that little bit closer to PLO 50. But I'm still gonna switch out this table, like this dude seems to be kind of fun. But that's about it. Very tight, very tight, very tight, tight aggro, yep. The other tables all seem alright. That is super important for you, like, you know, in case any of you watching is new to poker and wants to try it out. That is super important for you in raid to play on tables that are worth your time, you know, people that are a little bit... You want to play against people that are careless with their chips. If you're full of at a table full of tight passive guys or even tight aggro guys, it's not a profitable spot to be in usually. Yeah, regarding the aggro, I think I need to tone down the c-betting a little bit. I'm really curious to see my c-betting frequency once the min raise, huh? Wow. Once we can download the hands. Also, even more interested in my red line. I have a... like the secret hope that I might actually have a positive red line for the first time ever in my poker career. I don't know. For those of you who don't know, the red line means... indicates the pots you take down without seeing a showdown. Those spots where you bluff or, you know, just get folds for whatever reason. Got a nice hand on the extra table that I opened up to switch table 1 out, table 2 out with, and took it down pre. This one with just the open ender, I'm gonna let it go. Yeah. That's my note on him, call happy, okay. Didn't have a deuce either. So I reckon somebody's gonna be really happy about that deuce. Ooh, talking about happy, wow. Huge splash. Unfortunately we're deep against a whole bunch of people, so we're not gonna doing any raising here. Nor should we with this hand. But with everybody being deep, there's a good chance of it being just limped around, which indeed it is. I mean, we do flop something. Not gonna call a huge bet here, that's for sure. If we do flop some stuff. Right, so on the extra table, I'm gonna bring it over here. I'm not gonna fold. I'm also not gonna put any more money in here. Yep, so he bets, I fold. Yeah, I've seen the show before, the small bet, and then it's gonna be a really large bet on the turn. Here, I'm letting it go as well. Hang on, let me think about that one. First of all, down here is also tough. I'll let it go. If this dude pots it, then we're gonna hate life having to put it in here with... Yeah, even now I'm not mad about having... I'm calling here, by the way. Ooh, baby! So here he bet it, then it got folded. He got a fold out of the other guy, and who knows if he would have boated up, but I think we would have needed a boat. And this is an interesting spot, like, should I be betting here? I think I'm gonna bet really small. Nice! Very nice, Mr. Bond. That was awesome. Look, post-mortem. That's a very nice way of phrasing that. Hang on. Yes. I think with the straight draw, there's not that many full houses here yet, in case he does have a 9. If he doesn't, we might be good. If he just has to flush draw, I'm not gonna find out though. Yeah. Depends on the cards and how aggro the table is. And I think that algorithm is... it could use some tweaking. A little bit. Okay. Deep against him. But I do want to get some money in here, of course. Perfect. Yeah, completely. That's the exact right approach. That PLO 5 value betting. Tighten up your preflop range a lot. Because, as you say, people call down with anything, so you need to play good cards. Which is where at least light multi-tabling comes in handy, so you don't get bored having to fold a lot. Which you certainly need to at the nanos, I guess, at the absolute micros. And I've been there. I played PLO 4, PLO 2 and then PLO 4 for a month, like full time. Not to make money, just to... I told you before, just to get a feel for the game. Okay. I think I could have just potted it here. I think I wouldn't have... Yeah. So I would have liked that. This is a very good turn, giving us the nut flush draw on top. Here, this one I'll let go, by the way. I could come over the top. Nah, it's a little bit too thin. So... I don't think he has a full house here a lot. He doesn't have the Queen Jack. I'm certain about that. The Jack 9 would be one, or like turned 9s. I'll check. I'll never fold here, I think. If I check, I can give him the opportunity to bluff, and... Yeah, I'm not folding here. The Jack 9 is possible. Like, yeah, what I said. Jack 7, something like that, of course, as well. Turned 9s, yeah. A little bit unfortunate, but... 8899. Yeah, it wouldn't have happened had I let, by the way. But would have, should have, could have. Here we have a gotcha to the straight flush. He's betting into a bunch of people. Not really sure what he's... I think I'm calling here. Don't think there's gonna be raising going on. Just check it. Might be an interesting spot to bluff in. Probably not. Probably not. I think I have enough bluffs in my game right now. Opened up another PLO 50 table on the side to check it out. This is a good board, all things considered. Not gonna hate getting the money in here. Gotta check it. Okay. Eights. Yeah. He did have that 8. Never. I'll just check behind, I think. Not getting called by verse enough. Yeah. Oh, so hey, we're liking this guy. What did he have there? The 10-5-3 and the Joker? Or the rules card? Something like that. 10-8-5-3. Single suited, double suited. Yeah, of course, double suited. How can you fold a 10-8-5-3? Cool. We like it, Russell. And this song is not going to be heard again, I think. There are 35 entries in the PLO 20 pool, which is certainly nice. The PLO 50 table broke. Fair enough. We're gonna do down here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna check. We have a pair, we have a double cut shot. So I'm not gonna fold, especially not against a half pot size bet. Make it a king, right? Well, that'll work. Let's see if I can get a check raise in here for a change. I'm leading this almost always. Also with some bluffs, but then again I'm also going for the check raise with some bluffs, okay? It's unfortunate now we can split the hand a lot. Also now it's gonna be hard to get called by anything that I beat that we don't split with. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna call. Not gonna hike up the rig. Here, I got a cold call from him, which is certainly noted for future reference. Against him, I'm raising this right away. Apparently I'm up another 20 euros on microgaming. Can't quite recall why. Right, I did double up there in the end once. Not the greatest. Also gonna leave this table. Doesn't look that hard. Check out the other tables. That's a very decent turn, all things considered. I'm still not gonna lead it, but now I'm not folding unless the action gets crazy when it comes to us. Okay, and then all we want is a 5, right? It does give us a straight, but this one is not without its own headaches, this card. Please don't bet, Grayson. Please don't bet. Please don't bet. Please don't bet. Just check it. Just check it. Need to let it go. Yeah. If we're lucky, we would split this, but too bad. Like, it could have, of course, been a bluff with like a blocker play. Give him all the jacks in his hand or something like that, but meh. Then we get bluffed. You need to get bluffed sometimes. Otherwise you're calling way too much. Not taking shots, not per se. I am short stacking on the side with 30 big blinds, so that's well within my bankroll. So I'm not taking shots at like, 100 BB, PLO 50, which I wouldn't have the bankroll for just yet. But for the short stacking, it's fine. So short stacking, the buy-in is actually lower than at PLO 20, because I buy in for 15 euros for 30 big blinds. So I have sort of an interesting spot in the new table that's gonna replace table 1. Not gonna fold. That is not a good card at all. I was all for the board pairing, but I had a particular card in mind or two. Nah. What? How did that work? Closing the action here, sure. Let's flop a big one, wow. On the rainbow board. Checking to the razor. You should be doing a lot of c-betting here. Nope, okay. Not the razor, the 3 better. Not gonna fold. Let's pair the board. How? If anybody has quads, they have quads. Zeph, I don't know, man. I don't know about calling there. Believe me, I would have wanted to. Maybe to get a call out of them I could have bet smaller. Like, I mean, this dude probably didn't have aces, so whatever. Would have been tough to get money out of them here. Yeah, I don't know, Zeph. I mean... You know what I'll do? I'll copy out before the table closes. I'll copy out that hand history. Okay. Down here, me being short, money's gone in. Me having all the pairs. He gets there with a... He had a bunch of outs, so fine. Good thing we were short on that table. Yeah, I'll copy that hand out and I'll seek further input on it. Ooh, wrong button. Almost closed run and once poker. No, no, no. Not c-betting here either. Hide pass off, huh? Okay. Let's go for it. Nice. So how's this table? Tight aggro, loose aggro. We'll keep an eye on it. Hang on, I'll be right back. Sorry, I had the mic muted there. Right, second nuts multiplayer part. I apologize, I have a tough time remembering my hands, even just a few minutes after. Don't know what hand. Okay. Right, der Alter. Of course, you know, dipping in your toes before you dive in is nice. But I did play that for the last 1.5 years. Like, not for the whole time, but quickly I moved up to PLO 50. I played, like, I got well situated at PLO 100, and I took shots at PLO 200. Everything as a short stacker, do keep that in mind, so different bankroll requirements. Yeah. So I've been playing a few hands on these stakes. This one I'm letting go. But I think I had one all in where I wasn't a favorite. Awesome, wow. Yeah, and you know, if you fall out of favor with the dealer, that does happen. I hope for you that it's not going to be for as long as it was for me. As played here, I'm going to call, double gut shot. And what do you know? Them nuts. Second nuts in the multiplayer part. Oh, that one. I think I know which one. Oh, there I made the nuts. Nah, sorry, I don't know which one. I feel bad about it because I would love to take your input on board. Because the input from the chat has helped me a lot already. Ooh, wait. What's going on here? There is a PLO 20 table going down on microgaming that has an average pot size of 17 euros. What in the everlasting deuce? Like, for reference, the PLO 50 tables that are running have an average pot size of 13 and 15. Yeah, but sounds like you're on a good run there, Alter. I hope it's holding up. I mean, this is gonna end with somebody betting at some point at me folding. Sick boy is on one of the PLO 50 tables. I'll open two microgaming tables on the side. This one I'm letting go with the gaps versus an MP raise here. Right, so I now have a PLO 20 table and a PLO 50 table. The PLO 50, of course, I'm still short stacking. Open on the side. I'm gonna bring them over, and I'm gonna, if I stay at them, I'm gonna check out if whoever is crazy on the PLO 20 table and drove up the pot size is still there. Not the flop we were looking for. I'm not entirely sure if this is a raise, but if this is an open. No, closing the action, I'm not folding. Oh! Oh, no worries, Delta. No, no worries. Yeah, I short stacked like semi-professionally the last 1.5 years. Before Run It Once opened. I mean, I guess the King 9 and quads are the likely hands that beat us. Except for, you know, of course, higher flushes. I'm gonna call here once. And this one I shouldn't have re-raised, I think. That was kind of on autopilot there. He checks right away. Nice. I think I let this one go. I should have re-raised it, and calling I think is a mistake here. We do have the nut flush draw and pretty much nothing else. Color be paired board, huh? Honestly not sure. I could come over the top. It is an option. Fold it. End up making the flush here, which is nice. Color be paired board. I think this dude might be a little bit loose. I go for it. Like, this is gonna be the one really loose aggro move. Hopefully the only one for the stream. Let's see how it works out. Does it really have something? No, not that great a hand. The completely offsuit King King Queen 7, I believe it was. So, yeah. Kinda was on the right track there. When I assumed that he doesn't have a good hand, I mean, of course. So, splash the pot, happy razor. I'm not gonna give him the maniac, splash the pot maniac tag, but the splash the pot happy razor I think is the note that's to be taken there. Get raised here. I see no reason to fold. Here, a splash pot I raised, got called. Well, hang on. I do have the open end or the backdoor flush. Yeah, sure. Okay. That makes sense. Now I have two pair actually. Here I have a top pair as well now. And I'm gonna call. Nice. Wow, he is super deep, huh? He bets pot. I'm not doing too great against ace 10. Also not doing too great against the set. I think I need to let it go for the pot-sized bet. Yeah. Curious, I would love to hear your input about that hand, if you have an opinion. What would you have done? Having another 30 euros behind. I hope I had the right table to focus. Maybe I didn't. I'm just realizing now when I press the button. If I didn't, then I'm sorry. Then disregard the question of what you would have done. Again, definitely on the looser end of things here. He goes for the right away, huh? Okay. So it looks like that PLO 20 table isn't that noteworthy. PLO 50 table might be. I'm gonna check, keep it small here. I'm very likely not gonna fold. Be surprised to be behind here. Wait, oh, with the king 9 in the end, huh? Wow. Definitely a happy caller, I would say. Like that turn call? I don't know about the turn call, man. Eh. What was the action on the flop? Did I think I bet the flop, right? No. If the flop, anyway, if the flop got checked through, then I understand the turn call. That's a different story. Let's not give him a green shirt just yet. This might be one for the calling range here, not for the raising. I mean, there's some extra money in here, sure. Whew. And also, this is pretty decent. Took it down on table 2. He bets pot, I like that. Sorry. Don't get there, doesn't get there. Wow. 3-bet the 9875, huh? Whew. Good stuff keeps happening. Wait, not leading. What am I doing? 9875. No, if it's double suited, it's a completely different story. 3-betting that. But single suited? Yeah, I think trying to get some money in there, really hoping that he has a queen is not a bad move. This is like pretty much the weakest hand I would do this with here, but I have a feeling he is getting a little bit out of line. If he comes over the top, the money's gone in. Now it gets a little bit tricky. I'm not folding if he comes for the pot sized again. That's for sure. No, small bet this time, interesting. Definitely a bet sizing I like. Okay. Check and never fold. Whew. I take it down. Short stacking I make a nice hand. I would say I'm gonna pot it right away. Wait. I'm gonna move this over here. Okay, we have the same hand. That's perfect. He doesn't have a redraw. I like seeing that. Also like seeing this. I'm gonna check out what Malcolm had there in a moment. on table 2. The hand where I ended up making the king high flush. Just have too many, well, not too many, but I have 6 tables open right now. I'm gonna close one of them in a moment. So I think I know who the mark is on the PLO 20 table on microgaming. There's a dude that seems very loose. Make it king of hearts, why don't you? That's pretty nice of him. Nice. Nice. This one I'm letting go. I'm effectively an MP, but still. Right, so what did Malcolm have in that hand where I made the king high flush? Already raised pre and then called and all that jazz. He had the ace 10, 8, 7. No hearts. So I guess he had a blocker on the turn. He had top 2 on the, like, top and bottom pair on the flop. On the ace 9-8 flop, he had aces and 8s. On the turn, when the 5 turned with the 7, he had a blocker to the straight. Fair enough. It was a curious bet size, though. What are we gonna do here? Is that good enough for a squeeze? That's the question. I think we might, actually. Of course, if he comes over the top, I'm done with the hand, I think. This is sorry that this is not happy that he calls right away, because now it's going to be a huge 4-way pot, I believe. Let's flop something nice. Not sure how well that qualifies. Do I want to fold this with it's such a huge pot? Yeah, now I do. Thank you for calling, I guess. Thus I'll end up regretting it. I do not. He had a 10. Wow, so call happy in large pots. And he had me to worry about as well, being behind him. When he called, I still was in the hand. Wait, this one? And hello, old friends. You have aces. Ace turning here. Okay. Not a happy card. Now I'm also behind any king. think he has a ace, jack, 10 something over here. Razam, you mean generally speaking or tonight? Hang on. Just gonna ask that in chat. Welcome back, Razam, by the way. Hang on, before I... what? This has me stumped. Like, why would he lead the king 7 or even a set? Oh, that's what? I don't get it, but fair enough, you won the hand. I get that part, unfortunately. So, wait. Yeah, that had me really properly confused, but then again, you know, every time something like this happened, people had something, I believe. So, confusion, with or without confusion, just folding there is probably the way to go. Just doubled up on the short stacking table. Didn't have time to bring it over, unfortunately. So I got most of that buy-in back right there. Right, note taken. So I'm gonna close both micro gaming tables for now. Not yet, Razam. I usually get up around noon. Like today I got up at 1:30 German time. So I'm basically living on American time. Not yet, not yet. But I do notice that most days I get tired after roughly 8 or 9 hours of streaming. Is when I'm not playing my A game anymore. Wow, huge pots all over the place. Here the last micro gaming table. This dude is very loose. Very call happy apparently. We did take it down. Raven, of course, still going. You know, I usually stream until like 1 o'clock, something like that. The results are great, all in all. I'm gonna let you know in a moment. And this is helping, and this is helping as well. Is in fact a robot. Does not compute. I mean, no. Not a happy river here. Yeah, I'm gonna let it go. I do have a 7 in my hand. Nope, I'm not. Not a 7, I do have a diamond in my hand. Nice. Take it down. Right, so I'm gonna give you the latest results in a moment. Once I close the microgaming table. I am just gonna cold call here, not something I want to do a lot, but against him I really do. Wow. And stuff is happening. Not least the song might get killed in a moment. Here, where I raised, I flopped the bottom set. I do like that. My night is starting, I went to bed. Good luck to you. Thank you very much for the good luck. Money's going in, not terribly excited with the re-raise. Here, I'm getting a little bit more excited. Oh, he has deuce as well. Now I'm excited. No, really? Ugh. Got quadded there, huh? Oh lord, well, you know, sometimes you get quadded. Gonna take this one down with the kings. Yeah. Fortunately I couldn't bet it with the flush draw appearing there, even though it was just a backdoor. Oh, hang on, that song, right, we need to kill that song. Just so much to do. Although this part is nice in part, but still. It's gonna get the axe. Right, and it is gone. So that unfortunate suck out there notwithstanding, but I certainly sucked out a lot myself today as well. Right, so on microgaming I am up, like with rakeback, roughly 65 euros. So that's what, 3 buy-ins and just a little bit. And on run it once, let's see. On run it once I'm, what did I say, 3 and a little bit? On run it once I'm up pretty much exactly 5 buy-ins, just a tad over. So almost 8.5 buy-ins. Yeah, nice. Oh, by the way, like a random shill usually does that a lot. If you notice me doing more stupid stuff than usual, like the later the night gets, do tell me and I'm gonna seriously consider going to bed, unless I have a good excuse for doing the stupid stuff. But you know, sometimes I don't notice myself. I'm starting to slip. Fjord, huh? Just checking out the PLO 50 tables, if there's anything good. Nope. Try to take it down here. This might do it, actually. Happy to check now. Yeah, so if I didn't make a mistake, have 8.5 buy-ins. Up for the day right now, and this is shall help. Could probably lead here. There's a bunch of draws. Bad dealer, right? Hope he doesn't have kings. But as I said, I won't complain. I did my fair share of sucking out. And in fact, this month on microgaming, I am running way over EV today, notwithstanding. Interesting one here. I maybe foolishly decided to call the 3-bet, or the 3-bet. Check behind for now. Wow, and we're gonna play a big one here, and I'm not gonna fold, I think. Board is pairing here, which is not ideal at all. Should give an emote for that. Yeah, right. Yeah, we're fine on table 3. I did take it down, even if it's a paired board. He didn't have the aces. And this one I can't do anything on. I do have a pair of the flush draw. It's a huge pot, but still, I'll need to let it go. That's true, yeah. I do need an emote for that. It's a good idea. Like, do you have any good ideas? Like, what kind of emote we should, I should create for that? Like for a suck out? Or like a complete bad beat? I'll think about it myself, but if you have any good ideas, I'll be very happy to hear them. Right, and speaking of EV, let me check my graph on microgaming for this month. And it is pretty glorious. Hang on, let me show you. So EV would be 219 euros. I'm up 463. 102 big blinds per 100 hands, having played 1,148 hands. And you know, 50 bucks of rake back, something like that. And with the right flop on table 2, where I cold called, did I cold call the 4-bet, whatever it was? We could have gotten a huge pot there, so I don't mind. That's a perfect hand. Like, if they both have high cards, which indeed they had. Aces against, like, a king-high rundown. Which is a horrible hand to have against aces, by the way. Not horrible, but not the hand you want to have against aces. As you well know by now. Or already knew in any case. Yeah, that was a very nice spot for us, actually. Like, equity-wise, we had our flushes were both live, I think, so we were ahead of both of them by a good deal, I would say. I dig the new playlist. This is pretty fun music. Call happy in large pots with top kicker, top pair, multi-way. Okay. I'll keep betting then. That is a good card. I really, really hope so. Okay, I'll size down a little. Something you can call. If he comes over the top, I will be devastated, but I'm not folding. Well, actually, will I? Ah, let's hope it doesn't come to that. Oof. Nice, nice part. The damn autocorrect, yeah, you and me both. Hate it when it autocorrects me. To something I clearly did not mean. Gonna think about it, about the emote, I presume. Yeah, yeah, do. If you come up with something, by all means. And that is pretty decent of the dealer here. Nice results. Yeah, thank you. I'm very happy with it. Haven't broken even last month. That is very good for the metal side of things. And you know, with the rakeback I didn't break even, but if you put that and translate into like an hourly salary, then well, haha, would not have been worth my while. I'll check behind here. Electro! Hey, welcome to the channel, mate! Right, so under two conditions it does. First, you need to be using the old microgaming client, not the new Prima client. And you need to have a specific version, really in the end with a set of 5s. Did you have a set of 3 earlier? No, okay. So you need to have a specific version of Poker Tracker, and if you want to know which one, then let me know, I'll post it in the chat. But there's one caveat, I think is the word. There's one limitation. It only tracks hands that you VPIP in. And so all of your stats, all of your results, not the cash results, but all of the stats and everything are gonna be skewed because it's not gonna count all hands. Table 2 broke. And this is a flop. Find acceptable. Still 30 cool entries in the pool, so no worries about. Yeah, right? I will. I remember it. I don't have Poker Juice installed. She never used it before, but I will. I remember the details well enough. Like my flush draws were live, the other dude had aces with, I don't know his side cards, but still. I think I'm sizing up here a little. Oh, we're three-handed. I just didn't see that dude, then I would have sized up a good deal more. If he donks again, he's gonna get the bad news. Oh, the hopefully bad news. Do it. Come over the top. I had a moment where I was scared, like double checking, man, do I have a set? Okay, but I do. And we are marching on run at once. Up another €4. Another 20 big blinds, I should say. And we're sitting on a little bit of a stack on every table. That reminds me, speaking of tables, let me check out microgaming once more. Nope, the dude I'm waiting for has not showed up. There are two very juicy PLO 20 tables on microgaming, but I'll stay and run it once. Yeah, you know what? I will do that after the session when I cut the highlight reel of today, and I think yesterday I haven't done that either. Then I'll check out the equities. Yeah, my pleasure, Electro. Sure, closing the action, kings. Even though they're not great. Speaking of not great, I'll give the song a chance, but maybe it'll get the Cerseit. Woot! Electro! Thank you very much for the follow. Right on. It's a decent splash. We don't have a hand for it, unfortunately. Speaking of which, this table, tight passive, tight aggro. I'll see if I can find another one. It's a sign of being tired. Thank you for having my back, but for that one I do have a defense I often don't notice. Like with the dimming of opponents, why the heck am I posting here? Like it dims the people that are not in the hand, and for some reason I don't always recognize it. But thanks. Now I still feel like I'm close to my A game. Wow, I cannot be part of this, unfortunately. Would love the 5 to be a 9, then I would probably just come over the top, maybe. Here, I'll need to let go. Let's watch. We would not have gotten there, and he doesn't get there either. He was excited about that flop, I tell you that much. The pair, the wrap. Yeah, excellent equity on that flop. And he left right away. So I can't even take a note on him, because that was certainly a loose 3-bet. Blind versus blind, sure. Maybe we are good. Nope. That's good music. I like it. King, Queen, Jack, 7 double suited, huh? Okay. What you gonna do, Ethan? Don't come over the top. That'd be pretty nasty. Because then we probably have to fold, right? It's a long tank. Also gonna leave this table just because it sucks. And I have another one open on the side. Oh, did you get disconnected? What's taking so long? Here, having 3-bet, I would say I flop pretty decent. What? Venomous! Thank you very much for the follow, that's very nice of you. Yeah, you got this code, and now he does get reconnected in time. I'm gonna need to fold this one, I think. I do have a bunch of backdoor stuff, but yeah. I don't think I'm in good shape here. So hang on, venomous is poisonous is if you means that it's not good for you if you eat it. Venomous, it needs to get in your bloodstream, right? Like with a bite or a sting or something like that. I think there's a difference between those two words, right? Poisonous is if you get poisoned by it by ingesting it, and venom is, yeah, like what snakes have, snake venom. We have a decent hand down here, the ace-king 8-7 double suited. Unfortunately not the right kind of double suited, but still. I think it's still a 3-bet. Unfortunately I can't check up on it, because I don't have access to the matrix tonight. Nice, a perfect result. Don't mind it at all. Wow, you know what? I think I need to get on this one. PLO 20 table. It has an average pot size of 17 euros. What the deuce? So a fellow PLO player, huh, Electro? Right on. Still a student of the game, yeah. With PLO, that'll be true forever. At least for me. Because there's just so much to learn, it never stops. Right away, huh? Right away the spades, and I don't have a single one. Okay, cool. I'll just check behind here. Nice. Oh, he was the call happy dude. Ah, I forgot about that. I should have checked the note. Then I would have potentially bet the river again. Another song that's gonna get a chance and might get the axe. Aren't we all? Yeah, exactly. Okay. It's coming for the race here. Hey, dummer Gammler! You cleaned up at PLO 50 tonight? Right on! I did last night. Do tell! Oh, you missed a promo? Damn. I think checking here is decent. Ooh, that's a nice turn. This is a nice board. Because of girlfriend. He bets really. I think I need to let this one go. Post-flop, he seemed to be more on the passive side. Yeah, let it go. Yeah, I don't mind. I think the meta seems to be... Hang on, let me rephrase that. More often than not when I call there, they actually do have something very decent. Even though it's always mystifying to me to see the lead. Not always, I've seen that done as a bluff as well, or just with a draw or whatever. Like weird stuff. But yeah. We get another go at it over here with aces. Dummer Gammler. I would love to, but I can't use... I can't use any copyrighted music. Okay, up here, it's of course nice, and this down here is nice. I'm just gonna call here. Just gonna call down there as well. Yeah, so I know other, like most Twitchers use Spotify or whatever and play whatever music they want. And on Twitch itself, that is not the hugest deal, although theoretically you could get into trouble, could even get your channel shut down, and rarely, I don't think it ever happened. But the thing is, I export all of my streams to YouTube, and yeah, I really don't want to get any copyright strikes there. I know he does, but yeah, the problem is what I just said, basically. I am not folding against this dude. Now is the time to figure out to find out what he's leading with here. Does he have the 4-5? No, he does not. Up here, I'm also gonna call. This is not a horrible hand. Wow, it gets raised here, huh? Well, I'm still gonna be in there. In position against him, deep. Ooh. This might get ugly. If he folds, I'm... So up here, the flop is of course not what I'm looking for at all. I'm gonna fold this. This is gonna get ugly. Here, I'm gonna raise, and here I think I'm gonna pot it. Big pot, big pot. Could be a huge one. It is a huge one, but I mean, it could be a huge one if he calls. Shazam. Shazam. Another big pot up here. This one not quite as happy. That was nice. That was nice. Now things get rather interesting up here. Wow. Wow. So I have no doubt that there's gonna be a pot size bet, right? So close to another huge pot. I mean, I can't bluff here. Absolutely no intention. That would be lighting money on fire. You do you, Colin. He's puking. I guarantee you that. Because he has the aces always here, right? In case he was the pre-flop 3-better or a raise or whatever. 3-better, I think. No, wait, what? 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 Hang on. What in the deuce happened there? So he had the dude that just left. Had the ace jack 10-8. And he had the 6-6-5-5. So he had a set of sixes on the flop. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. And then called with the... Yeah, of course, then he has to call. Probably for that huge pot. Wow, just wow. So on the one microgaming table I've opened, nothing exciting is happening. We're gonna am I gonna close this one? Check out what he had there. No, maybe I'll leave it open. Yeah, on run at once we're now, only on run at once we're now up 7 buy-ins on run at once alone. Nice. So things get rather interesting here. I'm not gonna fold. Here the board gets stranger and stranger. On run at once. Depending on the time of day, but sometimes you really have some great tables, yeah. Fortunately, table 1 is breaking, it's only 3-handed. And here I don't get there. Can't get there all the time. Took it on with the preflop raise on table 1. See if I can dig up one more PLO 20 table. Oh yeah, I should be able to. 25 entries in the pool still. It's all good. Yeah, the pool is definitely nice, and from what I keep hearing, it is supposed to be even softer on PLO 50. High rake and bad players to crush. Well, the high rake part, while true, you know, is not that paradisical? Paradise-like? Is that a word? Let me look that up. I'm curious. But, you know, of course, in terms of the rake back, yeah, I'd rather not pay it in the first place. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think I've seen that word before, like paradisical. I have no idea how to pronounce it. It is a word! Ha! See, how would they pronounce it?
Paradisical.
Paradisical, so like bicycle. Cool. I love the internet, man. Paradisical. Huh. Sounds a little bit like a dinosaur, right? Brontosaurus and a paradisical. Both in the same enclosure. Yeah. Well, enough about that. Bad players to crush. So far so good with that crushing. Yeah, we're definitely sitting on some stacks on 2 tables. 400 big blinds here, 200 here. I like it. That is a whole lot of pairs that I'm having. Yeah. Yeah, without a spade. Don't think I needed to think about it that long, actually. Pretty straightforward. The PLO 20 table in microgaming, unfortunately, went down to 300 as well, so I'll leave it be in a moment. Play my last hand there. Lost half a buy in there. Couldn't be helped. There's a very juicy guy sitting there, but I'm not gonna play 3-handed. Not this time not of this time. At this time of the night. Apparently I'm losing my ability to talk, which might be a problem. Ooh, huge splash. Do we get anything? Well, sure, let's do the old limp along. Is there gonna be one who comes over the top? How about you, Calvin? Okay. Yeah, Calvin for sure. Yeah, Calvin doesn't have enough to even consider calling here. And if he takes it down, good for his stack, for sure. Oh, good. No reason to be sad. No 8 flopped. Up here. Not a good turn. I guess just checking on the flop here and then c-betting non-hearts. Like delayed c-betting non-hearts. I mean, I 3-bet pre, I believe. Cool. Took it down. Alright, what happened down there? What ended up happening? Like, he has a stack, so apparently he won it. What did Kevin have? He had a hand! Ace, ace, queen, jack. Perfect. And this dude had the King Queen 9-5, Sing his suitor to the 9, so definitely a splash pot happy caller. Splash the pot happy caller. Not a huge pot, wow. Wow. What happened there? Everybody was in it pre, apparently. Oh, and the full house won it. Okay. Right on. You know, for past midnight on a Sunday, having... How many are there? 26 entries in the PLO 20 pool is not bad at all. You're definitely having microgaming beat when it comes to PLO 20 tables. They have one running right now. I believe we have like 5, 6, something like that. And even some decent No Limit, like No Limit has been kind of weak the last week. But I'll just show you instead of saying it. This is the PLO 20 pool right there. Can't talk anymore. This is the No Limit pool, of course, is what I mean. So not horrible. 12 entries at No Limit 100. Nice. We flop stuff. Namely a pair and an open-ender. Make that a king high flush as well. Cool. Actually considering raising here, but... Ace King 7-3. I think this one I'm just calling. Oh, we have a gutter. We have not much, is the short version. Not a lot. Nothing to do here but to fold. This is the table of the huge pots, apparently. Wow. Jesus, everybody's sitting on stacks. Nice. Yep, looks like microgaming is not going to be exciting anymore, only 2 tables running. No PLO 50 table at all. Just one PLO 10, one PLO 20 table. So yeah, we do have microgaming beat, and that is no small feat for a site that is barely 9 weeks old, or whatever it is at this point. Or like 8 weeks? I don't know, something like that. We have a decent hand here with the King, King, Queen 9 in suited and hearts. Not gonna raise. Not a raising hand. Certainly a board I'm gonna attack. Against the under the gun open. He's gonna hate that board so often. Now it gets a little bit different. Because the Jack 10 he has a lot more often than, you know, other straights here. And also I do pick up equity. So I'm gonna check behind. I need to let it go. Gonna do one more check here. Not gonna fold against the bet. Wow, another huge splash, and yeah, hang on, I'm short here, so yeah, the money's gone in. On table 3 he had the 9-7, so he had a straight. Cool, let's play this one heads up, I prefer that. Yeah, I mean we have outs. Did we get there? No. This one was, I don't mind that one at all, you know, there was half of a stack in there. Not sure why he's puking. We got them aces though now. Maybe he thinks we're a little bit on the looser side. This one our pot. Not gonna fold. Hope he doesn't have us crushed. He does not, wow. Wow, wow! Did you see that? What in the deuce? What's going on there? So he had a pair of deuces, he had a Jack 10-10. On the turn he actually made a gutter. I got worried just a tiny bit there. Right on. But nah, not even worth pondering here. I need to fold this one. You know what? I think we're up 10 buy-ins for the day if I'm doing my math right. Like in terms of PLO 20 buy-ins. Probably even a little bit more than that with the rake back from microgaming. Yeah, I think we're up 10 buy-ins. Wow. Right on. Did he get called here? I honestly didn't follow the entire hand. Gonna come over the top here. And this time in the splash pot, I am the one with the aces. I think I'm checking this one. Right, so we're playing, wow. Okay, good for you. Playing this one deep 3 ways, so I'll need to do some checking here. Here I came out the top, I flopped top pair and a gut shot and nothing else. Nice. He bets half, I'm gonna call once. A queen rolls off there. If he has kings here, he has kings. What's going on? That queen actually wasn't a horrible card, now that I think about it. It shut out the ace-10 that could potentially have been in there. I think we... No, we're not. This is a weird dude. He makes the queen on the... like, he bets the flop and then he makes trips. Checks. Weirdness all around. He just snap called there with the... Wow. Tough time getting over that one. And incidentally, you won a huge pot there. Wow. Quite a profit of... Actually, I can't do the math right now. That's a 69 euro 10 cent pot. That's the important part. What is going on? So, I am going to take a note though on what happened there. Especially on the turn action, the river is whatever. Come over the top here. Here, the good old queen. He's crazy as well. This is just... What is going on? Everybody's nuts. Wow, we're deep against these dudes, huh? I'm actually gonna size down. This is a very nice board, I would say. Bet 3, yeah? The cards are nice, we get it twice. I'm gonna puke if he has kings. Well, not really, I mean, then that's that. Ooh, nice. What a crazy day! Wow. Good. Yep, 10 buy-ins on run at once almost, like 9 or something. But, you know what I'll do? I think I'll red hole a little bit. It's not really red holing. I've been sitting on huge stacks on the tables for a long time now. But in deference to the fact that I've been playing for a long time, and might possibly not be my sharpest anymore, I think I prefer to start fresh with new stacks. And I'll do just that. Yeah, so I've been sitting on these huge stacks all night. Only leaving tables when the tables sucked, but I think I don't mind that. I mean, on this table we're not that deep, but still. I prefer to lose one buy-in due to stupidity, not 2 or 3 or 4. Yeah. That's what I'll do. So as of right now, I think between yesterday and today I'm up well over 500 euros. Jesus. Plus some rake back from run at once for the days as well, not factored in. That's pretty crazy. Right on. Fuck yeah. Now all that's missing is a 1000 BB splash that we take down. Like another 200 euro part, 280 euro part, 300 euro part if everybody goes in. Oh, and that PLO 20 table on microgaming still has an average pot size of 17 euros. What in the heck is going on there? A decent hand is going on here. We have the ace, queen, queen, jack. Fold it to us, hit the small blind. And take it down. What a great night! Wowzers! Actually lowballing this, I think on microgaming I'm up more than 50, 55 euros. Probably more like 70. Wait, what time is it? Shouldn't there be a tournament going on microgaming? Nope. Oh, we have a hand over here as well. The ace king 9-7 double suited certainly qualifies. My notes say call happy. Yeah, thank you very much, der Alter. I'm over the moon. I am over the moon indeed. Wow. Then I need to let it go, especially against Sleepy McSleepyhead here. Yep. I'm not doing good against the 5 betting range at all. Ooh, aces on another table. Ace, queen, jack, deuce, tight passive. Oh, never mind. I thought I had. I was the razor here. I'm not cold calling that. With the aces, we have an under the gun razor. Otherwise folded around to us in the big blind. Hmm. Not sure. That is not a happy card at all. No, I wish I had bet the turn. Oh well. Yeah, I think another half hour at most, then I'm gonna call it a night. Probably. Bottom set here for 100 BB, 4 ways. Everybody's checking though. Like the only thing that might check it or it might have us in trouble is a hand that absolutely crushes this board. Like top set with, you know, a wrap or something like that. Okay. Let's make quads and lose against the royal. That would be a fun end. I don't think we're good here, like ever. Yeah. I thought about targeting a hand like that with a huge river bet here. Like a, you know, a pot-sized. Given the speed that he checked the turn with, you either had to, you know, had the royal or something crazy, or a hand like that, I think. You have to do a lot of folding right now. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm slowly getting tired. I think maybe another 5 or 10 minutes rather. No need to donk off money. Got to make a flush here in a tiny pot. Or this pairing. Up here I have a wrap without any backup in the form or blockers in the form of flushes. Yeah, decide to do to actually try to get some value, possibly out of trips, maybe. Cool. Okay, let's play this one, and then I'm gonna call it a night soon. One of my more optimistic moves, I would think. There's flushes all over the place. And turns out a full house is in there as well. Yeah. I'm gonna leave the tables after the next orbit. Take a final tally and host somebody fun too. If there's anybody streaming right now. Let's see, is there? We get a decent hand here. Maybe we can get that one buy-in. No, half a buy-in. Wouldn't have done that for a whole buy-in. Back here. Let's see. Would be nice. Would be nice. Oops, sorry about that. Oh yeah, let's host the Golden Blazer. He's always fun as heck. Here I'm just gonna call. Interesting board. All in all, I would say. If he checks, then I'm gonna bet here. Not gonna go crazy though. Cool. Not necessarily what I was looking for. We do make that straight. Might be helpful. Make a straight up here as well. And you know what? I think I'm gonna bet both of them. The way, because it just got checked around. Take it down on table 2 with the bet. No, don't want to sit at a new table. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Let's check out the final tally. So on microgaming, on Run It Once, I am up 160, like 165 euros. And on microgaming, I'm up 40 plus. Where's my rake bear? Where's my rake? Oh, see, I had the wrong number here. 40, 15, yeah, 55. What did I say? 160, 55, 210, something like that. So 10.5 buy-ins, somewhere in that neighborhood. Certainly was a nice day. Thank you everybody for joining me, for watching. And let's go over to the Golden Blazers place. That's hard to say. And I'll certainly be watching him for a while. He's always very entertaining. Plays high stakes tournaments and sit and goals. And that's it for tonight. Yeah, just said that. They're good, perfect timing. Great minds think alike. Right, I'll be back tomorrow as per schedule, most likely, unless something comes up, then I'll start a little bit later, but otherwise I'll be here at 2:30 Central European Time. That's it. Been a great evening. Thank you everybody for watching and for keeping me company, and should you wish to, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.